Welcome to Small Forestland Owner Alternatives. In this video, we'll explore the minimum options, programs, and incentives available for small forest landowners who harvest timber or want to improve roads or stream crossings on their forest land in Oregon. We'll begin with a brief background on the changes to Oregon's Forest Practices Act that were implemented in January of 2024 and why alternatives were created for small forest landowners. We'll cover the qualifications and how to register as a small forest landowner in Oregon, then provide you with an overview of the alternative options. There will be links at the end of the video that take you to the ODF website and to each program for more information. In 2022, legislation passed that directed the Oregon Department of Forestry to initiate new rules and update the Oregon Forest Practices Act. ODF was provided with extra resources, including more staff and programs to better assist small forest landowners. Alternatives were created to help reduce the impact of the new resource protection standards on small forest landowners in Oregon. A small forest landowner is a landowner who owns less than 5,000 acres of forest land in Oregon, has harvested an average of less than 2 million board feet of timber from their Oregon forest land per year during the past 3 years, and does not expect to harvest more than an average of 2 million board feet of timber from their Oregon forest land per year during the next 10 years. If you've harvested or plan to harvest more than an average yearly volume of 2 million board feet, contact your local ODF office to see if you may be eligible for an emergency exception. You can certify as a small forest landowner when notifying in ODF's notification system known as FERNS, or by submitting a voluntary registration form available on the ODF website or from your ODF forester. Riparian management areas, also known as stream buffers, have been made wider for the protection of water quality and stream-dependent species such as salmon, steelhead, bull trout, and amphibians. Minimum option is a riparian management prescription that allows small forest landowners to harvest using a narrower buffer than the standard practice width required for larger landowners. Buffer widths will vary depending on the stream type and location in the state. The availability of the minimum option is limited by a 5% cap based on the total stream miles inside the watershed where the property is located. Road construction and maintenance standards are designed to minimize sediment from entering waters of the state, provide clear fish passage, and avoid new road construction in critical locations such as steep slopes, landslide hazards, and near streams or wetlands. A road condition assessment is necessary to evaluate the status of roads used for hauling, identify stream crossings that prevent fish migration, and locate areas where sediment is likely to enter waters of the state. If road-related problems are found, the Small Forestland Investment in Stream Habitat Program, known as SFISH, may be able to cover the cost of repairs or stream crossing replacements. Small forest landowners are required to submit a road condition assessment at the time of harvest notification or when applying for an SFISH grant. The Small Forestland Investment in Stream Habitat, known as SFISH, is a grant program to help small forest landowners implement road repair and stream crossing projects that are beneficial to fish. Projects must benefit fish species covered under the Aquatic Habitat Conservation Plan by preventing or minimizing delivery of sediment to streams from forest roads or improving fish passage at road stream crossings. The three types of eligible S-fish projects include replacing damaged and undersized culverts or fords that do not allow fish to move up and down the stream, repairing roads that have been abandoned, and repairing roads with loose soil or fill material that could wash into a fish stream. The Forest Conservation Tax Credit was created to provide a financial benefit to small forest landowners who support conservation and habitat protection by retaining a larger, unharvested area next to streams as a conservation area for protection of fish and wildlife habitat. Small forest landowners who agree to limit timber harvests in their forest conservation area for 50 years by following the standard practice for harvests rather than the minimum option can receive a tax credit based on the value of the unharvested timber inside the conservation area and related costs. The tax credit is equal to the stumpage value of the timber left unharvested between where you declined to harvest using the minimum option and where you chose to harvest using the standard practice harvesting rules. The tax credit includes the appraisal costs for determining stumpage value within the forest conservation area and the cost of filing a deed restriction with the county. Given the different stream buffer requirements based on stream size and classification, as well as location in the state, either Western Oregon or Eastern Oregon, those boundaries will be different and will create different sizes of forest conservation areas. Are you a small forest land owner planning a timber harvest? Do you think you might have an eligible S-fish project? Would you like more information on the other incentive programs available to Oregonians? If so, please reach out to your local ODF forester or visit the ODF website for more information. Scan the QR code or follow the link on the ODF homepage to access the Find a Forester map. Zoom in and click on your location to view the ODF Forester contact information.